Failure is not your enemy, part two. If you grow up in the environment that I grew up in as a child, you were not only raised to believe failure was bad, but you see signs of failure all around you. Let me clarify something here though. Just because you were born or living in a poorly environment does not mean you're a failure. Yes, you may not have been born on the right track of life, but you are here now. I do not care whether it was unplanned or unprepared. Keep in mind, you are not a mistake. You have a purpose for being here. So you might as well fulfill it while you still have a chance. Truthfully, I don't know why people believe failure is such a bad thing when most of our lives we go through a series of failure after failure. This is how human beings learn how to be. This is how we learn how to do things the right way. As a kid, learning to ride a bicycle was painful, wasn't it? Learning to walk was painful. Unless you were one of those super kids who learned how to walk and did it successfully on your first try. I can give you millions of reasons why failure is not a bad thing. Here's one you might find very interesting. This one it's the potato chip story. Potato chips come to be through a series of failure. You see, a chef from New York by the name of George Crumbs got a potato order from a customer, and Mr. Crumb cut the potato too thick, and the customer keeps sending the potato back to him until he got so upset he sliced so thin, and the customer loved it. That, my friend, was the birth of what we enjoy today, which we call potato chips. You see, Mr. Crumb can attest to the idea failure is not your enemy. You see, failure is an important aspect to prosperity. It does something to a man inside when you take blow after blow. It can either crush your spirit, or it can help inspire you to do the unthinkable. Someone told me the meaning of success is to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. And I thought he was nuts. Can I ask you a question? When was the last time you welcomed failure in your life? And if I ask you, when was the last time you fell at something, would you be able to tell me? And if you can't, I can assure you, it's a sign that you have not done something new or tried something new in a long time. Or maybe you just afraid of failing again because the last time was too painful. Now you playing it safe. You have an uninterrupted life and you settle with that. Can I be honest with you? You will never get to the level of success you were designed or created to be if you only play doing what is safe and what you used to. I say to you, do something different today that will move you one step closer in the direction of what you know you are capable of. I leave you with this thought. Fail often, so that you can change the meaning of failure in your mind. You see, I've learned to give myself permission to fail every time I try something for the very first time. And that, my friend, have helped me to step outside of the box most of the time. Because I know I have room to make mistakes. And when I do make mistakes, and I do not judge myself too harshly, this has been my greatest weapon for going from not having to having more than enough. I believe you can too.